Hello Flosstube! My name's Natalia and this is my channel, Official Mermaids Cove, where I share my cross-stitching hobby. I'll be going through what I've worked on in the month of July and since my last update. I recorded a video for my stitching retreat, so I'm not going to cover everything again in this video. I'll just be going through the progress that I made on my whips and what my plans are for the month of August, and we'll go from there. I'm going to start with my Sal. I've been working on the Forbidden Fiber Co. Ever After Sal. I bought the kit, so I'm using all the called for materials. This is where mine's at right now. I got the 32 count Belfast. I think this is linen. Yes, Belfast linen. In the colorway Ever After. And this is where we've been now. This was the release for the Monday of the retreat that I went to. I could no sooner choose a favorite star in the heavens. That's when the prince is asking her to pick a book. This is the last release that just came out. It says that spoiled selfish cow, when she's talking about her stepsister. So yeah, we're really getting there. I love all the releases so far. I'm really excited about it. This Monday is going to be, I think, this section right here. So it'll be a small release. And then I think this is next, this one, and then finally this one. I'm really interested in seeing what goes into this larger section. But yeah, I've been really enjoying it. I've been taking it to work and doing it there, so I've been not having any issues keeping up with it. So, and I'm stitching that 2/2. I didn't mention that. Okay, the next project, this is the other one I've been taking to work, if I finish that and I still want to work on something during lunch. This is my rooster. I can insert a picture of what it's going to look like when it's finished. I'm doing this on Fuya Morte. It's a Stitch Me fabric. It's 36 count linen, and I'm stitching it 1/2. It's going to be a rooster. This one is called Sweet Summertime for Time of All Seasons by Cottage Garden Samplings. This is where I'm at now. I've started stitching more of this color all the way up using the Gentle Arts Simply Shaker Onyx 7063 that it calls for. So yep, I'm having fun stitching on that. Maybe I can show you. I did some adjustments to the pattern. I'm going to be sending this to one of my relatives in Puerto Rico, and so I charted, instead of the watermelon that it's sitting on, I charted this. It's going to be a Puerto Rican drum sitting on its side with the flag on it. I'm thinking of using some of the colors that I'm using for my Nora Corbett letter for the blues and reds and whites. So that's what I'm planning on doing for that, but probably gonna start on the charted areas first before I start on the stuff that I've changed. So I'll plan on doing the rooster before I work on any of that. So yep, enjoying working on that. That one doesn't have any strict deadlines, but it's small, and I have a lot of whips going right now, so I'd like to finish it. The next one I've been doing a lot of work on. It's my Beauty and the Beast. I worked on this at the retreat, and I've also been working on this weekend and over the past week. So I got the tail fin down at the retreat, this section here, and then I filled in some of these areas. And I know I finished this section connecting back to where it twists in the body, and I've been trying to stitch all the 939 all the way up. I still have some that's going to come around here and back down to where she's looking at the dragon's head. And then I still have the mermaid's hair and some bubbles here throughout the top here to stitch. But the bottom half's fully stitched. There's some spaces here for beads. I think I found some of these beads. They look like they could be pearls in my stash. I'm debating, well, I could use these. I was debating, because these have like a pearly color to them. Like a beigey pearl color to them. I think I used similar beads for my Waiting for Ships, but I might see if I have some small round white beads. Maybe white beads would be better to go with these colors. So I might be second guessing the beads that I use for this. Well, actually, I might just end up using these. I have these that I used for one of my Christmas patterns. I think they should be small enough. These are white Cillian. They're really, really bright white. I might just use these instead. And they're 11-0 seed beads. I don't think, with the way that the strands are, that they should be, because this is an 18 count. I'm stitching this on an 18 count self-dyed Aida, stitching 2 threads over 1 square of Aida. So I was concerned that I might need to get smaller beads because they might not fit perfectly on there, but I think this will work. So we'll see. I'll probably end up using those then, because I think for the colors that are charted, I think white will be a better contrast than that beigey pearl color. So, okay, I'll plan on doing that then. But yeah, I'm really excited. It looks, I think I have less than 4,000 stitches to go. So I'm hoping I can get this done this month. And if I do get it done, if they're not out with the mermaid box yet, because I'm still stocking their socials for that, I'll probably buy the next mermaid. I think after this one I still have the Hawaiian Mermaid and Siren Song to go. So I'll get those. The next one that I've been working on, I worked on this at the retreat. I can show you a picture here. This is Ying Dragons. It's a Gecko Rouge kit based off art by Jonas Joedicke. This is where I'm at. I'm not going to take it to the Q-snap because this one's one of my bigger ones, but I'm stitching it on 28 count even weave, gridded even weave. It came with the kit. I'm stitching this 2/1 tent. And I completed one color at the retreat, so I did like one of these purple colors. So still a bit ways to go to this. I want to get more progress on this. I do want to make this a focus for this month. Maybe not for a finish, but just get some significant progress on it. I had hoped to get this done earlier in the year, and I've just had a lot of backtracking, a lot of, you know, summer activities, and then we were traveling and stuff, so I do want to get back on track because I do want to finish it by the end of the year at the very least. I also pulled out, I can insert a picture here. This is another one of the mermaids. This is a Periwinkle mermaid, charted by Whittier Stitches. I filled in, so I'm stitching this on 16 count Crystal Jazz by Pictureless Plus, and I'm stitching it 2/1 block of Aida, and using the colorful colors, and I finished filling in the seaweed, and I started stitching more on like the bottom fin here. I definitely want to get more done on this one. She's really pretty and this fabric's really gorgeous, and I know she's going to look amazing when I get more progress on her. I stitched on my other Mira since I finished my Nightingale. I'll insert a picture here. And this is where she's at. This is my Mermaid of the Pearls. I can never remember the count of this. This is an Aida I dyed myself. I think this is 16 count. Yeah, looks like a 16 count. And I'm stitching this 2/1 block of Aida, and I'm making progress. I had to frog some stitches back here, which is like the first time I've had to substantially frog anything for Mira. This is one of her older ones. It's got a lot of blends, and maybe just the print that I got, like, it's not super legible, so I'm trying to be a little bit careful about my counting here. But it's going. I'm hoping after like I finish these spots and I get to work more on like her tail and I actually start getting a bigger chunk in, I'll get more motivation to work on this. But she's definitely my next, you know, I like to have a Mirabilia going. I have so many to stitch, so I would definitely like to get some significant progress on this one. That's just what you want for your projects, right? Okay, and this last one was a new start that I started at the retreat. This is, I'll show you a picture here. I got this in the mermaid box that Leslie Under the Sea Fabrics did last year. This is a blue Lagoon mermaid by Filipina. I'm stitching her on a 16 count opalescent Aida, dyed by Leslie at Under the Sea Fabrics, called Amphitrite, or Amphitrite. Sorry, yeah, it goes this way. So if you look at the picture, I've got 2 fishies done. I did this strand of seaweed, and then I started stitching the outline for one of her tail fins. So small start, but I really like this fabric. I really like the colors. It's a really nice simple mermaid, and I think I might have enough fabric to do her twice, and maybe I'll make some cushions, or I don't know, I'll try to make something nice for my nieces. That's the plan for that one. So that's everything I stitched on. I still have it, I had it on my list to do after I came back from the retreat. I haven't done it yet because I need to get my setup together to do it. But I'll insert a picture here. This is my letter from Nora. It's one of her fairy letters. This is letter E. Eleanor, I think it's called. I did a Sailor Moon conversion, so this is where I'm at. I want to do the beading, and I want to do a bead with me video to show you how I do my beading. I've already selected the beads. Here's my bag. Yes, so I have all the beads that I've selected here. And all the sparkle thread and everything. Yeah, all the metallics have already been added. So I have these beads that I have. I haven't decided yet because it has some beads in the original pattern that has like sparkles around the moon. If I do that, I might do that with these. It's got like multicolors in there. But you know, there's some nice like blue beads. There's some gold beads that go in the lettering. There's some like champagne color beads. There's these beads that get used throughout the swirls. I'm also thinking about maybe putting in some red beads. I think I opted for this one to go to be where like the jewelry for Sailor Moon goes, like on her forehead and her buns. Yeah, so I might use these two. So yeah, so I'll be, hopefully the video that you see after this one will be me walking you through how I do that. And I think, yeah, I selected this thread. It's out of my stash. It's it's not DMC, it's not JP Coats, and it's not Anchor. It's a Star 6-strand embroidery cotton by American Thread Company. It says it's color 1001. I have like a bag of like mixed threads, and when I put it up against the back side for like the ground color of this fabric, it matched up the best. And I like to use a thread with matching the fabric to bead with. So you got to see the back of my work there too. So yeah, so I'm planning on doing that soon. What else? I want to finish my Beauty and the Beast, and I also have these beads. I don't know if I showed those. I might use these. So depending, if I need smaller beads, I'll use this. If I need the larger beads, I'll probably use those. So I'll be using those. So as part of the stitch along, or sorry, not stitch along, as part of the retreat, we decided to do a stitch along. I am still getting my threads together for that. I think I've already picked out the specialty threads, but I have to get the DMC that it calls for. So we're doing this. One of my table mates, Stitching Scotty, she has a Flosstube channel. Go follow her. She put the details out there. I think the start date is scheduled for August 25th, and it's called let me see, I wrote it down here somewhere. The hashtag Friendship Retreat Sal. Feel free to start with us. We're not in any hurry to get it done. I think those are these are the colors I picked out for it so far. This is a chart by Sweet Wing Studio called The Noblest Part, and it says friendship above all ties does bind the heart, and faith and friendship is the noblest part. So it made a lot of good friends. So I'm using this. I got the Stitch Me silk that I bought when I went to our store a couple years ago, called Joedicke. I don't know, I probably just butchered that. But it's a nice purple. There's a Cottage Garden thread, spruce color I'm using for the green. There's a Forbidden Fiber Co. gargoyle that I'm using for one of the darker grays. There's one of the Night Stalker calling threads that I got in the mermaid box called Thalassa. It's like nice light blue color. This is a Classic Colorworks Belle Soie called Flamingo that I'm going to use, and a Gentle Arts thread called Cherry Wine for one of the pink colors in there. And I think that covers all the specialty threads. She called for Classic Colorworks and Gentle Arts threads, but I was just digging in my stash, and then the rest of it's DMC, so I'll be going through my DMC to get that. And then this is I didn't know what fabric this is, but I recently watched Stitching Scotty's video, and she mentioned it's a Grace Notes fabric. I'm not sure what the name is, but I believe this is 16 count. Yeah, I think this is 16 count. So this is 16 count Ada that I'll be stitching it on with those colors. And I think it's gonna look really pretty. So I'm looking forward to doing that. So I have that in my plans as well. And then I got a bunch of charts from Sweet Wing Studio that I'm planning on kitting up, and I'm going to be doing a Sweet Wing Studio September because of just the amount of patterns that I bought from her shop alone. I bought that one. I showed this in my retreat video, but I can go through it real quick if you do want to join me. And she has many, many more on her Etsy store. But there's Deep Waters. It's a nice little Under the Sea theme. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. Isaiah 43:2. There's a Spring Doxology one. It's got cute little bunnies and the birds. Praise God for whom all blessings flow. There's a Fear Not one. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. Isaiah 41:10. Bless and keep. The Lord bless you and keep you. It's really cute. Mercy and Grace. This is the one that got me hooked on Sweet Wing Studios. I didn't really know much about them until I saw this chart, and then I went to her Etsy, and I had to leave because I was gonna buy her entire shop up. And then I found out she's going to the retreat, so I was super happy to meet her. Mercy and Grace. Mercy there was great, and Grace was free. Far better things. There are far better things ahead than any we leave behind. That's a quote from C.S. Lewis. For such a time, perhaps you were created for such a time as this. Esther 4:14. This is so cute. His eyes on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. Singing sparrow. Yeah, so that's like so many different charts. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with the Sal, and then I also got one more that is so cute. I have 2 more. I lied. So I got like 11 patterns. So I got this one, This I Know, Jesus Loves Me, This I Know. And I also got the one that she designed for the retreat. And I have this kitted up already. The Joy of the Lord is my strength. Nehemiah 8:10. And it's called Choose Joy. So I have like 11 of her patterns. So that's plenty to get me busy for a whole month. So I'm hoping to have those kitted up and maybe start on some of those in September. So if you want to join me, feel free. I guess I'll just use the hashtag Sweet Wing Studio September. So that's going to be for next month. So if you're interested, go by her Etsy store. She has PDF patterns, and if you want a physical copy, she can also send you a physical copy as well. And feel free to follow her on Instagram. So that's it for plans. Shoutouts. I've been seeing Lindy Stitches has been putting out some videos about the market release coming up. A lot of good things there, a lot of interesting charts there. Cross Stitch with Luda put out a video recently showing her a lot of her mirror finishes and things that she's done, and I've seen a lot of those before, but just seeing her pull it out again, I mean, you just realize how much of a talented stitcher she is. her stitching is gorgeous, and she goes through a lot of like her stitching journey and like different things that she's changed by the way she stitches, different things that she's in the mood to stitch, and like different things she's, you know, different trends in her stitching. I know she stitched a lot of dimensions, and then she started stitching Mirabilias, and it's just very interesting. So I would go if you like seeing beautiful stitches. She does a lot of flowers, and she pulled out a lot of just Nan finishes too. Like, she has so much beautiful things to look at, so I would recommend go watching her latest video. Stitching Scotty, one of my table mates at the retreat. I just found out about her, so I've been following her. Flosstube, she goes to a lot of different retreats, it seems, and there's always plenty to see, and she shows you her little Scotty dogs. They're so adorable. So if you are like me and you love seeing all the fur babies, go check out her. And she also did her own recap of the stitching retreat. I'm pretty sure she filled some gaps that I had in mine, so feel free to go and watch her channel. The other people that I have 2 more. Ronnie Rowe, on his Flosstube, he mentioned he recently charted something. He has a chart he's selling to raise money for homelessness. There's an organization that he's planning on donating the money to, and he's gonna record a video of him handing over the check for the sales that he gets on the chart. So feel free to swing by his Flosstube and see his video about that. You can get information on it, where to buy the chart, and if you're interested, you can support that cause. And also Susan at Sweet Wing Studios, I didn't realize this. I feel like someone might mention it, but I guess it just slipped my mind. She has a pattern that she's also designed, and she's raising money for St. Jude, and I think it's called Be Strong and Courageous. So if you go by her Etsy store, you should be able to find it. So if you want to support St. Jude, that's another one that you can go and help support. So I think that's it for now. I'm gonna see if I can get my setup to do this, and hopefully I'll remember to insert all the photos, and you've been enjoying my retreat video, and I'll have this up for you within the next week or so. This is my update video. I did do a celebration of hitting 200 subscribers on my channel, and this was supposed to be my present gift to people who wanted to celebrate with me, and I didn't have anybody reach out or comment on the video to get this. So I guess I'll just put it away for now, or if this isn't something that you're interested in receiving as a celebratory thing, feel free to comment about what you might be interested in. I know I gave away fabric last time. I mean, this came with fabric and all the stuff to do it with. I thought it was nice, but if there's something else that the people who are watching this channel would be interested in, let me know. If you wanted me to do like a gift certificate or something, I'm not against doing that. If it's because of what it is, I can try to come up with something else. If it was just because people are busy, I know there's been a lot of people on summer vacation and doing other things, so people get busy. I can always just put this away for the next milestone to the channel. But anyway, I really do appreciate anybody who's subscribed so far and who's watching. Thank you for taking the time for watching this video with me, and until next time, bye!